group and I have the privilege of talking to you about event planning. I already know that some of you may be thinking that it's not a specialized form of PR, or that maybe it's the easiest path to choose when choosing a career. It is a specialized form of PR, and it may not be the easiest path for everyone. A lot of skills are required for event planners, and a lot of responsibility are placed on event planners, especially with major organizations that rely on events to bring in people from the public to, make the organization successful. So, in the simplest terms, event planning is the organizing of an event, maintaining the location, or seeing that event through, and then just hoping that it's successful. Success plays a major role in event planning. So, if the event's successful, you're successful, and your organization's successful. The same thing if it's not successful. You want to be successful because you want your organization to be successful. If your event isn't successful, then people aren't going to keep coming back to your organization. They're not going to rely on your organization for that message that you're trying to put out there. Some examples of events are award shows, scholarship ceremonies, meetings, conventions for certain organizations, and weddings are major events. So, for example, if an organization is known for planning weddings, and I'm working there, I'm a wedding planner, I want people to hire me because of my previous weddings that I've planned. Obviously, if they're hiring me, they know that I'm good at my job. And if they're hiring me, then they're coming to my organization because they know how successful we are. Another good example of a person who plans events is a woman who is the PR person for District 5 schools in Spartanburg County. She is over everything public relations, and she travels from school to school with video camera and her equipment and films the teachers with their students and just interviews them, asks them questions, things like that. What's she doing? She's advertising. She's not only advertising that school, but the district all around, because these elementary schools and middle schools are feeding into that high school, and that high school feeds into the district and the community around it. So when she puts these videos together, she's creating a face for the district, her organization, and she's successful at her job. District 5 is a massive district. Some of you may know that that's James F. Burns High School, and there's so many people in those elementary schools and middle schools and the high school all together. So she's been successful by bringing more people in, having their children go to those schools. And she is really organized. Obviously, she has to be organized in order to plan fundraisers or major events like award ceremonies, scholarships, and she has to have good communication skills in order to talk to those teachers and talk to those students in order for them to give a good message out to the public. So, a lot of stuff goes into this. I just said communication skills, organizational skills. You also have to be handy with video and audio, just like we're doing now. We're making a video project, and like Melissa, my PR person, she goes around with video cameras and videos those teachers. Wedding people have to have good video and audio skills. Some clients may like their weddings to be videoed or taped, and event planners have to have knowledge in those areas or have to have skills in order to make those successful. So I hope that you have been enlightened by my short little clip, and I'm going to hand it over to my friend V because he has a case study and an example of an event for you.
This was a special event in Medina. It was calling all K-pop fans, color groups, performers, and enthusiasts to witness a one-of-a-kind K-pop gathering. This took place in 2014. This event was sponsored by the Devoted Doctors College. This event included games such as Name That K-pop Star, Dance That K-pop Hit, and the Running Man's Telepathy game. Not only did this event include games, it also included two major events while we were there. The first event being the K-pop Voice of Medina, and that's basically what it sounds like. It's going to be a singing contest that picks the best voice. And then the second event being the K-pop Moves Remix, which basically all groups that enter in the contest, they have a dance-off, and whoever is the best dancer wins. I found a similar case study that was similar to the Dreamcast event that was held in 2014, but this one was called the Global Gathering Macau. The location, Macau, and the venue was Coda Strip. Every year, Flight Central Travel Group initiates a global incentive program where all of the best performing employees from 36 international brands participate in a world-class event to acknowledge excellence, rekindle the passion, and showcase a performance. This event was their 30th year of consecutively hosting this event. And they hosted this event in multiple different venues besides Macau all over the world. But the only trouble with hosting this event around the world is picking a suitable location to have it. Some of the requirements for hosting this event is that the location has to be warm, everyone has to be in the same hotel, or in the case that everybody they reach over capacity in the hotel, they have to have all the participants in a hotel and in a hotel that's right beside them. Like, hotels have to be close to each other. And everyone while in the hotel has to have the exact same experience and accommodations. No one is allowed to have any special treatments that other people can't have. And the Coda Strip was a perfect venue to host this location because it was easy access to everybody that wanted to participate. No one had any trouble reaching this venue. And it's because of this that they had a total of 3,200 delegates arrive with no trouble whatsoever. And while at this event, they had multiple things going on. Some of this being a inspirational guest speakers, award participation, acknowledgement, product updates, international entertainment, team building, and networking. Some of the highlights of the Global Gathering Macau are this. The welcome theme was a all-for-one, one-for-one Nisses. During registration, delegates received a fluorescent onesie to wear to the event. And the party that was held the welcome party that was held, it quickly turned into a festival, a colorful festival where it was nothing but fluorescent onesies everywhere. And while at the festival, the delegates were dancing and partying to DJ hits that was played by the Black Eyed Peas DJ known as Will.i.am.